Hey guys, can you guys hear me okay? I try to wait for like a minute because I know the audio kind of crackle-lackles.
Hey guys,
can you guys don't need to hear my annoying double voice on my channel. All right, guys, so this is going to be really quick. I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Hey, Margie. Hey, Carly. Hi, Foxy Lady. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hi, Diane. How are you doing today? So I was looking up to see if anything new has come out for Lauren Smith Fields for that case. And I found this article and I'm going to read it really quick. It looks like they're releasing the cause of death for Lauren. I went to Bridgeport PD on Facebook and also on Twitter to see if they did any updates, but they haven't released anything. But they don't release anything anyways. They're when on their Facebook and Twitter, they update things that I'm like, oh my gosh, where's the information about Lauren? So I'm just gonna pull this up really quick and I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. Let me share my screen. Hey Tomas, hey Kentucky, dogs with jobs. Hey Rose with Thorns, how are you? Howdy, she says. So I already covered this case, so I'm not gonna do a recap, but I'm just gonna share what ABC7 is putting out. So give me 1 second. Let me share my screen. And I just hate all these ads that pop up. All right. Let's see. Alrighty. Let me go through here. So this was posted at 3:40. It is 4:47 Mountain Standard Time, January 24th, which is today. And it says the cause of death revealed for 23-year-old Connecticut woman found dead after a date. Now, I already went through this case with you guys. And I'm going to do another live probably tomorrow morning to go more into this conversation right here. I just want to come on here really quick. I seen this and I just want to share it with you guys. Okay, so it says, hold on, something's loading on my end, and StreamYard is being a little laggy. Give me 1 second, guys. This is what happens when I go live too quickly. How are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are having a good day or evening, whatever it is for you guys. All right. So it says the cause of death for Lauren Smith Fields, a 23-year-old Black woman who was found after a date, has been revealed. The medical examiner announced on Monday that her cause of death was acute intoxication due to the combined effects of fentanyl, what is that, promethazine, hydrazine, and alcohol. Her death has been ruled an accident. Now, I did go again on Bridgeport Police Facebook and their Twitter to see if they've updated anything, but they have not. And honestly, they never update. I mean, with Lauren, I couldn't even find anything about Lauren on their Facebook. But it looks like they're ruling it an accident. And it looks like it's going to be an overdose right here. Now, I know what fentanyl is, but I had to go look up some of these other things. Let me move some things around again. Hey, Pink Delilah, how are you? Debs, I definitely do not believe it was an accident. Yeah, I don't think so either. Hey, Yenny, how are you? Hey, Crazy Crime Chick, this is my first live stream. Oh, well, this is going to be extreme. Oh, wait. A wonderful lady named Shannon. Oh, Shannon sent you here. Well, I'm glad. This is going to be really short, 10 minutes, you guys. So Yenny, it ain't going to be a long one. I just wanted to come on here really quick because I have been covering this case and the cause of death has been put out and I wanted to come on here and share it with you guys. I can't stay because my little one is good. So I got to get off of here. And then tomorrow I'll probably be live and we'll go into a full discussion with this. So Yenny, hopefully you can come back tomorrow for a full lengthy live and we'll go over this. Now, I've been looking on everywhere, Twitter, Facebook. I've also been looking on Instagram, Reddit, everything to see if anything else has been put out. No. So unfortunately, this case isn't getting that much attention, probably why it's taking a little longer for breaking news to come out. Hey, Valerie. But they're saying it was an accidental looks like it's going to be an overdose. So I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I'm having a hard time believing this, and I really want to know what the family's going to say about it. I know they out of pocket, they paid for a second autopsy done for Lauren. So I would like to see what they say. But again, remember last time when we talked about this, one thing I was saying is if they do find drugs in her system, how do we know she, took these and she wasn't given them? So again, I really want to know what her family says after this has been released. This just came out, you guys. So I haven't found anything by statements from her family quite yet or their lawyer. Again, I'm going to keep you guys updated with that. Hey, Donna, I see you right there. Hey, Broken Dishes. Let's see. Broken Dishes says hydrozine uses include. Yeah, that's what I was reading. Anxiety, nausea, and itchiness. It does say it has to be prescribed also. What about promethazine? Broken Dishes, can you put that up there so I don't have to Google it? They're doing, let me see. I'm trying to get something, let me see who wrote that. Carly. I'm trying to get the full medical examiner report, but I went to, like I'm saying, I went to Bridgeport to their Facebook and they haven't released anything yet. So I'll have all that information. Hopefully they'll release more throughout today. I just seen this article and I was like, let me come on here and share this with you guys because I know a lot of you have been wondering, what's been going on with this case. I think earlier today I was hearing that that they were saying they were going to have the results by this week, and then this article popped up. So I'm like, cough syrup. Promethazine is a cough syrup, Carly is saying. Broken Dishes is saying prescription required for hydrozine and promethazine. And another thing I'm just wondering, are these pills, were they found in her apartment? Doesn't really seem like law enforcement took too much. So also that's why I'm saying I really want to know what the family's going to say about this. I feel like the public needs to understand nothing is immediate in cases to already. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point too. I was just looking at some comments and you guys, things that are being victim bashing for sure with this case. As always, it happens with a lot of cases, but people already, thinking that she was a sugar baby. This was her sugar I mean, the things, I'm seeing on the internet is pretty ridiculous to me. Carly says, I just remember it from a rap music, honestly. Yeah, so and fentanyl, they're saying they found in her system. So fentanyl, promethazine, hydrozine, and alcohol, all of that was found in her system. Isn't hydroxide, isn't this basically Benadryl? Let's see, let me Google it for you. Let's see. Let's look up, what are we going to look up first? I'll look it up right here. We'll do that one. Let's see. And I'm hoping by later on today, let's see, it can treat, so I'm looking up promethazine. Let's see, it can treat allergy, oh my gosh, and motion sickness. I can't talk right now, guys. It can be used as a sedative before and after surgery and medical procedures. This medication can also help control pain, nausea, and vomiting. It has to be prescribed, it says. If you're pregnant, consult a doctor. If you drink alcohol, reactions can occur. Is it a narcotic? Nope, it's not a narcotic. So it looks like it's prescribed to prevent and treat nausea and vomiting. It's also used to treat allergies, symptoms such as a rash, itching, and runny nose. Let's see, what are some side effects? Hold on, guys, I'm not looking at side effects. Side effects could be drowsiness, weakness, hard time breathing, lightheaded, feeling like you might pass out, confusion. Let's see, slow heartbeat. Let's see. Sorry, you guys can hear my phone. I just switched the alert noise. Oh my gosh, and it's irritating. Sorry, guys. Valerie texts me right now. I agree with you, Rose with Thorn. She's all, what does it matter if she was? She was killed. If she was killed, she was no matter who she was. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't matter. Kentucky says fentanyl is enough to do it. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that too. I actually received an email not too long ago, and I don't know if I shared this with you guys, from my 11-year-old school that a warning out to parents about fentanyl and how, there were some cases of kids in even elementary, because out here, elementary in the district we're in, it's up to 5th grade. And, over there in California, I think middle school starts at what? 5th grade, 6th grade? I don't know. But anyways, they were saying that there were some cases of children getting their hands on it and dying from it. So it is everything. It's out there right now. It's scary. Kaylee says, is that what killed her? Well, it looks like it's a combination of things. In her system, it's saying that the effects of all of these items combined is what killed her, and it looks like they're ruling it as an accident. Jason who? Pink Delilah. Honeybee says fentanyl is killing everyone. Yeah, it's pretty scary. If I'm getting an email from my 11-year-old district, yeah, that's pretty scary. It's everywhere. Let me see really quick. I want to look up just to make a see. Hydro. And mods, I'm not looking at your guys's text right now. Let's see. Hydrozine. It looks like it's the same thing, no? It can treat anxiety, nausea, vomiting, allergies, skin rash, hives, and itching. So for like Benadryl, I think Carly, someone said it. Sorry if I got it wrong. Is that the same thing pretty much? It also can be used with anesthesia before medical procedures. Let's see, prescription needed. If you're pregnant, again, consult a doctor. Alcohol for this one, it says to avoid very serious interaction can occur, it says, with this one, with hydrozine and mixing alcohol with it, it says. Again, what are the side effects? Dizziness, fatigue, dry mouth, blurred. Let me turn this off, guys. Hold on. It's annoying. Sorry. Hold on. Let me go to my settings. Oh my goodness. Hold on. All right. See sound. We don't want to hear anything. No sound. Okay. Turned it off. You won't hear it no more. Sorry about that. I had to turn it up though because I wasn't getting any of my messages or phone calls, and I was missing a lot of important stuff, so I had to make sure everything was up. All right. So for that one, let's see. Same thing, kind of. Blurred vision, confusion, headache. So she was on a date. Did they both take this? Oh, Kaylee. Okay, so a recap of the case. Let me see really quick. Let's play this video since it's on here. Let me take that off the screen. I'll play this, and then I'll let you guys go. And I'll be live again. Gosh, probably tomorrow. I wanted to go live today, but like I said, my little one isn't feeling the best. So I just seen this and wanted to come on here really quick. But let's shoot for tomorrow morning or afternoon, and we'll do like a recap of all of it. And hopefully by then we'll have something from Bridgeport. Maybe they'll put a statement out. Again, I went to their Facebook and Twitter. They haven't put anything out. So let me play this. Let me make it bigger. Oh, wait, exit. All right. It's just loading, guys. It's loading. Let's see. Let me know how the sound goes once it what is taking so long for it to load? Come on. Hold on, guys. It's just loading. You know, it takes a while for it to load. Thank you, Broken Dishes. Hey, Sanja. Oh, what happened here? What does this say? Can't. Well, let's. Okay, let me stop sharing and then share it again. Hold on. Let's try it again. Okay, let's see if this one's working. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, she went on a date with the man that she met. A man that she met from Bumble. And he said that she invited him over, that she contacted him, wanted $40 to get her nails done. He went to her house. He was there with her, and they started taking shots of tequila. And while he was there, shortly after they started taking shots, he says that she was not feeling too well, that she actually went in the restroom and she started vomiting. She comes out of the restroom and they proceed to play some games, eat some food, watch some movies, continue drinking tequila. She gets a text, he says, and she goes outside for a bit. We learned that it was her brother actually that was there visiting with her. He went there to pick up a basket of clothes. Now, in his statement, he says that when he seen his sister that day, she seemed perfectly fine. She didn't look intoxicated. She didn't look tired. She didn't look sick. She was talking normal. And he had no indications that anything was wrong. And he even said if something was wrong, I would have asked her, like, what's wrong, or why do you look like that, I think he said. Now, she goes back inside, this man said, whose name is Matthew LaFountain. He's 37 years old. And he says that she comes back in, and he never asked her anything about how she was, feeling, because he said he felt it was not his place, that he didn't know her that well. So he never said, are you okay? Maybe I should come back. Do you need to see a doctor? Maybe we shouldn't be drinking. None of that took place. He never said any of that because he just didn't know her that well. Now, after coming inside from visiting with her brother, he states that she goes in the restroom once again and she's sick again in there. And she's in there, I think it's at about 10 minutes, I believe. Again, never questions nothing. And then he says she comes out and they finish watching a movie and they finish the bottle of tequila. She falls asleep on the couch. And instead of him just going home, you don't really know her that well, allegedly, and all this, he carries her to her bedroom. And he puts her on the bed, lays her down, and he claims he fell asleep. He claims they didn't do anything sexually. None of that occurred. He said he woke up around 3 a.m. and he claims he heard her snoring. So I guess that's letting us know that she was okay. He then claims that at around roughly, I think it was 6:30, and I'm going based off of my memory right here, you guys, but I think it was around 6:30 a.m. He wakes up again, and that's when Lauren is not responsive, and he noticed blood coming out of her nose. She was laying on her right side, and blood was coming out of her nose and mouth. He then calls 911. Now, he was never, based off of what the lawyer, Lauren's family has hired a lawyer, and based off of everything we've learned, it seems like law enforcement really didn't do a proper investigation, in my opinion. Hold on. Sorry.
The most rugged Honda vehicle.
Okay, sorry about that. Didn't do a proper investigation. What the heck?
It's the courage.
Hold on, guys. Okay. Didn't do a proper investigation because shortly after that, the family went to her apartment and they found a used condom in the trash. They also found a unidentified pill, and they found blood, her sheet in her bed with blood in the middle. Now, everybody's wondering, why would law enforcement leave the sheet, this pill, and a condom that is used? And also the family found lubricant. It was like a one package, like, I don't know how you would say it, but a package of one, I guess. So maybe it's like just for like a one-time use, if that makes sense. And none of that was taken. And the family is just wondering, if this man claims he did nothing sexually, why was that condom left behind? Why did they not take that condom? They could have tested it. Just all these things the families are having questions about. But there's just so much with this case. Let me see. I'm going to close this really quick. Hey, Open Minds. Hey, Amber. Yeah, it was like a sample pack. I guess not a sample pack, but like, I guess they sell lube, like a little package, I guess, like a one-time use thing. I don't know, I guess not like a sample, but like, I guess, they sell like lube in like a little package. So like, instead of a big bottle, it's just a little package. So it'd be like a one-time usage of it. But they found a condom in the trash, and then they found blood in the middle of the sheet, which caused a lot of questions for the family and the lawyer they have, because this man, Matthew, says he carried her to her bedroom and laid her down. Why would there be blood in the middle of the sheet? Which, of course, everyone's having questions about that. A travel size, I don't know. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Let me see. Let me pull up something really quick that I found. Hold on, guys. Let's see. And I'll play it for you. Tomas says, very shady police work. Yeah, I think so too. All right, let me see. Let's type in Lauren's name and see what pops up. All right, let's see. Let me play this one for you.
Now to an I-Team exclusive.
Right. Now this one right here, what I'm going to share, so the family recorded, when they went in the home, they recorded how her apartment looked. She lived alone, and in this this video I'm going to show you guys, they show the blood on the bed. Give me a second. Oh, I feel like that too. In the beginning, because I started following this case not when it happened. I think it had already been a month. I just barely started following this. And so by the time I started looking at it, I tried to go find out who was this guy. Matthew LaFountain. I went to Facebook. He had 2 accounts. He deleted both of them. Even some of his family members are deleting some of it. We did find out more information of where he worked, and I have all that saved on my phone. I also found out that I just found out today because I was looking up his name, and it looks like he went through a divorce. I believe it was in 2012. I'm going to share all that with you guys in the next live. And it said something with custody also on there. So I'm thinking they have either a child or children. I'm not too sure, but trying to get as much information from this about this person because law enforcement isn't giving us anything. Also, I just want to say, he isn't a person of interest or even a suspect. He was never, what the family states, he was never even brought in for questioning, which blows my mind because this is the last person who was with Lauren before she was unresponsive. So it just blows my mind how they talked to him there at the scene and then pretty much just said, okay, yeah, what you're saying sounds legit. Bye, pretty much. You seem like a nice guy. And law enforcement literally told the family he seemed like a nice guy, which blows my mind. Let me play this really quick. Let me take this off of the screen. Okay, Kentucky, don't worry about it. I'm going to just play this and I'm going to wrap it up too. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys this. Hold on. Let me play this.
There are new questions about the police investigation into the dating app death of a young woman, Lauren Smith Fields, in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Investigative reporter Sarah Wallace delves into that mystery.
They wanted us to forget about our daughter, their sister, our loved one. They thought they was gonna just throw her away like she was
garbage.
Amid this family's anguish are emotions of outrage and disgust at how the Bridgeport Police Department has investigated the mysterious death of 23-year-old Lauren Smith Fields.
It was careless. It was no concern. There was no care for the family about how we felt, our grief, our pain, none of that.
The I-team obtained this police report of the response to a 911 call from Lauren's apartment on the morning of December 12th from a white male identified as Matthew LaFountain. The investigator notes he was trembling and visibly shaken. LaFountain said they met on the dating site Bumble, began drinking shots of tequila, and Lauren became ill. That later they played some games, ate some food, and started to watch a movie. He says he carried her to her bedroom and laid her in her bed. He then laid down next to her and fell asleep. He woke up again at approximately 0630 hours, and she was laying on her right side. Blood was coming out of her right nostril onto the bed, and she was not breathing.
The whole day goes by. No police reach out to the family at all.
Her close-knit family says they went to the apartment the next day after frantically calling and texting Lauren and were referred to a Detective Cronin.
They didn't even contact us. They didn't let us know anything. It's crazy. And I'm asking what's going on. He said she met some guy on Bumble. And I'm asking him about the guy. He's like, oh, he sounds like a really nice guy. He sounds like a really good guy. And he was like, I'll call you back, and just hung up in my face.
They say the detective promised to come by the apartment.
never showed up.
The family says the relationship with police devolved from there. No contact from December 13th until December 29th. They returned to the apartment to clear out Lauren's belongings and claim a new detective came by to say he'd taken over the case from Detective Cronin.
The detective said he effed up, he messed up. He effed Cronin, he messed up. He didn't know what he was doing. He messed up the case.
The family says they provided evidence they'd collected to crime scene investigators who arrived for the first time that day, included a bloody sheet and a pill.
And 2 cups of...
Hold on, I want to take off the caption right there. Hold on. And no, he's not law enforcement. I pulled my notes. I seen that comment. He's a design engineer. He works for Times Microwave Systems. And what they do is they manufacture cables for the military, aerospace, and telecommunication companies. So that's what he does. Okay, hold on. Let me take that off. Hold on, guys. So you guys can see. How do I take captions off? Can I take captions off here? Yeah, I could right here, right? Yeah, okay, let's try this again. Hold on. Okay, right here. So this is the sheet right here. Can you guys see that on your end? At first, we did think he was law enforcement. Kaylee, we did. I thought he was. I thought he was law enforcement the way it was handled. So this is the blood, and this was found in the middle of the sheet. Now, again, if he carried Lauren, and I said this last time, why would you move her from her couch where she was asleep? Why didn't you just leave? But he moved her to the room, which makes me think, what was his intent? But again, he would have laid her, and this is something that the family said in a different interview, if he would have laid her on the bed, then it would have been towards the top of the bed, right? Or it could even been where her feet were if you laid her in that on that side going into the room. But to be in the middle, and he says that he laid down and fell asleep too, it just, I don't know, to me it just doesn't make sense to me. Now I'm wondering if his family is law enforcement. Why else are police protecting him? Sounds like he has money though with that job. Yeah. And her family is, they are going to sue. They are planning on suing. I was seeing that too today. So to me, this is a lot of blood, you guys. Where does the condom come in? Did he say no, Amber? He says they didn't have sex. He says that he went over there because she called him. Well, he doesn't say if she called or text, because I was like, okay, law enforcement does have her phone. They did. So what law enforcement took from the home was her phone, money. I believe it was like over $1,000 they took. They took that. What else did they take? I think they took credit cards, like her information stuff they took. But they leave this bloody sheet. There's a condom, a used condom in the trash. They leave that. And then the family found a pill. Only, it's interesting. They find one pill and they leave all of that behind. And he says they did not have sex. So that's why the family's like, okay, why is this here? And if they would have took that in and tested it, they would have, if it would have been his, that would have put him as, he was lying, but they didn't take it. Oh no, Sandra, how old is she? My granddaughter tested positive for COVID. La Fountain, so LAFOUNTAIN, and then Matthew. Yeah, I did a live on this, you guys, not too long ago, and if you go to my channel, it's the first video. I have it up on the screen when you go there, because I do want to spread as much awareness for this case for Lauren. Something doesn't add up, and I go through everything. I read the email that the family sent, and it goes into all the explanation, all the details and questions you guys are wondering. It goes into all of that. I go into a lot of things on that live stream, so check that out. Hey Jen, how are you? 11. Oh no, like my daughter. How's she feeling? Is she showing any signs, Sandra? Because my daughter, she had no signs of it. Thank God. Thank God. This whole case doesn't make sense, you guys. This whole case. None of it does. And that's why I want to see if when Bridgeport makes a statement, so we can see all those, like, I'm wondering that too. Like, does it, can they can tell if she, had intercourse, if she was, forcibly, any of that. So again, I don't know, nothing's come out yet. All that came out is what I shared with you guys, what they're saying as cause of death. And I'm waiting for them to put something out, Bridgepoint, but they haven't put nothing out yet. Hey, Insanely. Yeah, this was really spur of the moment. I just seen a article come up by, what was it? Channel 7, I believe it was. And they're stating the cause of death. So cause of death again revealed for 23-year-old Connecticut woman found dead after death. The cause of death of Lauren Smith Fields, a 23-year-old Black woman who was found dead after a date, has been revealed. The medical examiner announced Monday that her cause of death was acute intoxication due to combined effects of fentanyl, promethazine? Am I saying that right? I was saying it right earlier. And then hydrozine and alcohol. Her death has been ruled an accident. Now, the announcement comes a day after her family said they intend to sue city and police officials in the Bridgeport, Connecticut, alleging they have failed to properly investigate the circumstances surrounding Lauren's mysterious death. And then also, you guys, on Sunday, it was Lauren's birthday. She would have turned 24. Now, according to the police report, authorities arrived at her apartment on December 12th to find a young adult Black female laying on her back on the floor and did not appear to be breathing. So I'm wondering, did he had to have moved her to the floor? Because remember, he placed her on the bed. So all of those little details are still, we don't know anything. Matthew has done no interviews, no statements. Nothing's been put out. I know certain news stations are going to his house and they're not able to get a hold of him. So again, and he deleted 2 of his Facebooks. One of his family members actually either deleted their Facebook or made it hidden because I can't find it anymore. And I'm just so upset because I come in a month after this case and everything's been deleted already. I'm hearing he got a lawyer also, insanely confused. I'm seeing that, but his lawyer, if he has got one, I haven't seen any statements yet or who this lawyer is. I haven't been able to find anything out yet. That's why I've been waiting I've been holding off to put anything out because I'm seeing certain people saying certain things, but I haven't been able to get any reports to say, yeah, he has a lawyer and what his lawyer's name is. Is the lawyer putting a statement out? Is he going to put it? Like, what's going on here? But yeah. And the family is also stating, which makes sense, and I think they say it right here, he never reached out to the family like, hey, I was with your daughter. She wasn't feeling good. I'm so sorry. My deepest condolences. Nothing. And if you have nothing to hide, why not reach out to the family? Like, what kind of person are you? Like, who does that? Even if you didn't know Lauren that well, even if you didn't know somebody that well and something happened to them while you were there and they die, you're not going to give your condolences to the family. Like, that makes no sense to me. Like, what a piece of shit. Sorry, but it's true. I'm saying it. Yeah, I seen that insanely. Did she put the lawyer's name or anything? I seen it in her title and I watched the beginning, but I didn't get a chance to read all of it. Hey, Infamous. Didn't see you here. How are you? Sandra says for her granddaughter Sandra is one of our very loyal members, and her granddaughter, who is 11, just got diagnosed with COVID. So she says her mommy, my daughter, is taking good care of her. Sandra, did you say if she was showing signs? I'm sorry, I didn't even see any, is she doing okay? My daughter, when she had it, we all had it, but she was totally fine. No symptoms. Thank you, Jesus, because I don't think I could have handled it because me and my boyfriend got really, really bad with it. My boyfriend was almost hospitalized. So having our child be sick would have just really, I don't know what I would have done, especially because we don't have family out here with us. And they couldn't even come out here because obviously we had COVID and you can't have people around you. But then my friend, her son got it, who was 11, and he was really, really bad. He was actually throwing up, having a hard time. Thanks, Infamous. Okay, let me see. And what's interesting is his name's already been put out there. It's out there in the incident report, all this stuff. Again, he is not a person of interest, not saying any of that. So I just want to make sure I say that but he is the last person who was with Lauren. Okay, let me put play.
Sheet and a pill.
And 2 cups of like drinks or whatever next to a bottle. And he messed up. He didn't know what he was doing. He messed up the case.
The family says they provided evidence they'd collected to crime scene investigators who arrived for the first time that day, included a bloody sheet and a pill.
And 2 cups of like drinks or whatever next to a bottle. They didn't take none of that. We seen a condom. We seen lube, other stuff in there, and they didn't take none of this.
Sources close to the investigation tell the I-Team the Matthew LaFountain pictured in this social media photo, now removed, was the man at Lauren's apartment. A neighbor at his listed address in Milford confirmed LaFountain's identity, but we were unable to reach the 37-year-old who has not been accused of any wrongdoing. LaFountain's same image appeared under the name Matthew Thomas, now also taken down.
Anyone that genuinely cared and they were there, the last person there, and they know that nothing bad happened, you would at least even reach out to the family yourself. Like, listen, I know I'm sorry for your loss of your daughter or your sister.
The family's last contact with police was on January 4th at headquarters with their attorney.
What I believe is that the police failed to collect and preserve that environment from the first day.
The attorney has now filed a notice of claim to sue Bridgeport for negligence, claiming key evidence was not initially submitted to the state lab.
I feel like because he's a white guy and she's a black girl, it's just almost like they just thrown it under the rug.
That night she was silent. So now we are her voice, but we're here and we're fighting for her.
The Bridgeport Police Department did not respond to repeat.
I highlighted, no, she fell asleep on the couch. So she fell asleep on the couch and then he moved her to her bedroom, to her bed. And he said that he fell asleep with her. And then, but now when law enforcement showed up, she was on the floor. So I'm guessing he probably placed her on the floor. But those little details, I don't know. All right, you guys, I gotta go. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys about what the cause of death is. I'm gonna do another live tomorrow. I just have the little one here and I gotta go take care of her. Couch to bed. Yeah, he took her from the couch to the bed, which makes me wonder, why would you do that? That's her own house. She wasn't feeling good. Why not just leave her on her couch? Why move her in the first place? And, you know, it's I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my mouth shut. I want to see what the medical examiner actually puts out. And I seen another comment that someone said about the Bridgeport police and all that. I actually want to include all that information, how shitty they are and everything going on out there in the next live because it's ridiculous. So ridiculous. Well, here's the thing too, Amber, is she's asleep on her couch. She falls asleep. They've been drinking, right? And she wasn't feeling good, he says. So why not just leave her on her couch? Why not fall asleep on the couch by her or on the floor? Or why did you he claims he didn't know her that well. He didn't know her well at all. He met her on Bumble. I think this was the first time he was there. It doesn't make sense, his story, to me whatsoever. Why did he move her from the couch? What was he intending to do to her in that? I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. And then him saying he didn't say anything about her being sick because he didn't know her that well and didn't feel like it was his place. If I go on a date for the first time and I'm at a guy's house, I don't care if it's the first date, the second, third, a month or so, and this person is in the bathroom more than once throwing up, you bet your ass I'm going to say something. I'm going to be like, dude, are you okay? Do you need to go to the doctor? Maybe we shouldn't be drinking. Maybe we should do this another time. I don't want to be around a guy if he's puking his brains out. That's gross. I'd be like, are you sick? Is it from the alcohol? Do you need to go to the doctors? But he doesn't say anything. That makes no sense to me. I kept saying, I feel like if he didn't say anything, and this is me speculating, is because if something was given to her and he's just waiting for all the side effects to go in. I don't know. Someone said maybe they were partying together. That's a possibility too. Her family says, and I know people are going to be like, well, families don't really know what someone does. And I agree. But they're saying she didn't do drugs. I would like to know if she was prescribed any of these. Yes, it's for allergies. Yes. Rebecca says hydrozine is for allergies. Me and my dogs take it. Yes. And so is the other one pretty much too. And they both have to be prescribed what I read. So I would like to know, was she prescribed these pills? And then fentanyl, that alone. It's okay, open minds. And so what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to actually try to see the dispatch call for this. I'm going to go to Broadcastify and I'm going to go back to the archives for it. So the 911 call was placed on the 12th. So I'm going to go back and see if I can find it. And that's what I'm going to be doing tonight because I want to see what they say. Those drugs are lean. Lean like purple? Is that what you mean, Tiffany Ray? Buttercup, the story doesn't make sense to me either. It really doesn't. Rebecca says, would not bleed out of the mouth for anything in her system. Yes, that they are allergy meds. Yes. Insanely says she looked. Let me go back up. Insanely. I didn't see your comment. Hold on. Amber says, it sounds like a strange cocktail of meds and alcohol. Yeah. Right? 3 different ones. It's just, and 2 are pretty much for the same thing. Buttercup says that's not even a date. I would have told him to leave. Anna says I'm from that area, and she doesn't currently live there. She says, but the police in that city are awful. Yeah, I was reading about it too, and I agree. Completely awful. Sammy, I didn't know you were having a live. This is really short. I just had to come on here really quick just to let everybody know because I just seen this pop up and I was like, holy crap. Yeah, that's true, Miss Anderson. She says, let me highlight this. That could be a possibility, is possibly why he moved her to the floor. People have been given prison time being in the same house with someone who overdosed, so it's possible he got scared and tired. Yes, I agree. That could be possible. All right, you guys, I gotta go. Pretty much no open minds, in my opinion. Let me go to Bridgeport really quick to their Facebook to see if they've put anything out. Let me see. Bridgeport, let's see. No, no. Yeah, they haven't put anything out since 3 days ago, I think. Yeah, no. Let me go to Twitter, guys. Hold on before I let you go. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Lauren. Let's see. Let's go to latest. Let's see. Yeah, I just keep seeing people tweeting the cause of death has been revealed. Yeah. So again, it looks like the medical examiner is ruling Lawrence Smith Fields' cause of death as acute intoxication due to combined effects of fentanyl, promethazine, hydrazine, and alcohol. They say manner of death is accidental. All right, you guys, I'm sure the family's gonna make a statement today. So again, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I just wanted to come on here and let you guys know that because I don't know. I'm like Amanda. I have way more questions now over this. I'll have another live. I have to do my Summer Wells live, you guys. I'm going to try to bust a 2 a day tomorrow. So you guys will probably be sick of me. 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. All right, you guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I got to go. Thank you guys for whoever was here with me today. I really appreciate it. And you guys know that I adore all of you guys. And this was sporadic. Just wanted to come on here. Delana, I haven't looked at your messages yet. But I was blowing you up today. Sorry. I was blowing Delana up a little while ago over all of this. Yeah, open minds. I'm thinking that too. And in the incident report, what's being stated is that, you know, he was very frantic. Oh, Grandma of 4, love your name. This case is screaming for an in-depth investigation to prove. Well, the family did out of pocket pay for their own autopsy. And I think they are requesting to have an independent agency come and look at it too. All right, you guys. Hey, Mark, what's up? Okay, guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for being here. We'll have another live tomorrow. We'll have a lengthy live and we'll go over everything with it. And I'm hoping the family makes a statement, and the lawyer, possibly the lawyer, will probably make a statement. By far, you will see Lauren's mom everywhere. She is definitely fighting for her daughter. Like she says, my daughter isn't here. She has no voice right now. I am her voice. And I see her on so many news stations. Her mom, she's everywhere. Well, I see that comment really fast. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so I don't think hiring a lawyer makes you look guilty. I understand why. He is the last person who was with her. But I think releasing a statement with your lawyer there, still corroborating with law enforcement with your lawyer there, that doesn't scream guilt to me. To me, that's smart. I would hope anybody would have a lawyer if you guys find yourself in this type of situation. Of course, once you stop corroborating, I feel that I start questioning guilt right there. But hiring a lawyer, for me, that doesn't scream guilt. That's just I think you're being smart right there. But again, law enforcement is saying he's still corroborating and all of that. But have they brought him in yet for questioning? It seems like they haven't, from what the family said. So, and yes, everyone say a prayer for Sandra's granddaughter. She has COVID, so let's put some little prayers up. Delon, I'm sorry. You know me. When I learn something from a case, I'm just like blowing my mods up like nuts. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for being here. I keep saying that. Let me stop sharing this. And we'll have another live and we'll go into everything again. Just wanted to come in here and tell you guys that. So thank you guys for being here, and I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Monday.